Today, I'm going to give you some life-changing phrases, self-talk phrases, positive self-talk phrases that can change your life. So get a pen and paper and get ready to write that down. Okay, I'm Lenny Wennerstrom, and I am here to help you find your purpose, and I'm going to share these with you because I know that they'll be helpful for you. These are phrases that are included in the self-talk app, and they're in the programs. And I'm not talking the mental programs right here, and that are wired into our brains, neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to rewire the circuitry, so from the negative self-talk to positive self-talk, so input versus output. I'm talking about programs that Dr. Shad Helmstetter has created so that we, through neuroplasticity, can change those programs by our design, by our knowing that we want to change from negative to positive, like our self-doubt and our confidence levels, our self-esteem, our ability to win with other people and have positive relationships and make the financial strength that we would like to see in our lives, and to be healthy and fit and have the ability to create these habits that for our personal development that we want. We get to decide what it is, and so I'm going to share some of these. These ones are from Mastering Goals, because from the program and this is a language, and I always tell you it's a language. It is going into your brain and you are learning it passively. So let's get, today is September 13th, day 257. There are 109 days left in 2024, and we are 70.22 days or done with 2024. So let's read for September 13th the passage. Oh, I forgot to tell you the passage. I read this I'm here to help you find your purpose, and this is the book that I use every single day, which is with a passage from every single day, 365 days of positive self-talk for finding your purpose. And so I if you see me doing this, it's because I put the do not disturb, but for some reason the phone calls are coming through, but it's not disturbing so it just comes up on my phone, and I've got to get it off so I can make sure that I'm talking to you, because it comes up at the top. So I want to have eye contact with you because I want you to know I love you, and I'm thinking of you, and I'm so enthusiastic about what I do, and I want to encourage you to be enthusiastic about your life and changing your self-talk from negative to positive, because what you say when you talk to yourself is so critical to your success in every single area of your life. If you are saying you're no good, you're not worthy, you don't have enough, you can never be enough, everyone else is better than you, everyone has better luck, you can't remember names, you're too short to do anything, you're too tall to do stuff, whatever it is, there is absolutely, these are all programs, and we get programmed all throughout. Neuroplasticity is the brain's ability to rewire itself. And so you can rewire with programs that serve you versus those that are holding you back. They are counterproductive, some are even harmful. And so this is how you do it. You take Dr. Shad's language, this positive self-talk that I always put in the description. It's $19.99 a month, and it's so powerful. I've been doing it for a year now, almost a year, and it's so powerful. So I hope that you will definitely consider it and look in you can get 30 days free. You can change a habit in 30 days. And I know I kind of got off where I'm going, but this is really important. And I am constantly promoting this app. And the reason I am is because it puts you in charge of your life. It puts you in the driver's seat. So how does that sound? I loved it it was like, I'm getting this, and I did it right away. Okay. So let's read the passage for today, for September 13th. And then also I'm going to read some of these phrases that I write down. Even though I listen to them every day, I write them down. Some of them I write down just because they're so powerful. I told you for the yesterday's, the September 12th, that I would share those with you. So I'm going to do that. So here's the passage for today. Today I choose to believe in my dreams. I choose to believe. Listen to the words, how powerful and empowering You are. You come. These are your words. Today I choose to believe in my dreams, focus my vision, set my sights, get a clear, bright picture of my most important goal, and take a giant step forward. Today is the day I grab my goal and go for it. So this is, all of these are today I choose. Choose to believe in your dreams, choose to focus your vision, choose to set your sights, choose to get a clear, bright picture of your most important goal, choose to take a giant step forward. Today's the day you grab your goal and go for it. Let's turn it around. From what Dr. Shad wrote in here for September 13th. Today you choose to believe in your dreams, focus your vision, set your sights, get a clear, bright picture of your most important goal, and take a giant step forward. Today is the day you grab your goal and you go for it. Yes, yes, you do. I think that there might be somebody in this cabin right here, which is why I got kind of quiet, because almost all of them are all open, and this one's closed. So, and I'm right by it. I'm using the picnic table right there. So you can see across the way. You can see my rig over there. So I'm just across the street from where I was. I was showing you all these cabins from across. So you can see all the little cabins. Anyway, hope I didn't get you dizzy. Anyway, did I even introduce myself? I think I did. Lenny Wennerstrom. And this is the book I use, 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk for Finding Your Purpose, with the passages. I think I did. But anyway, so this is so powerful because the self-talk, and the reason that I am so high on it, and I am high on it, because it has, I told you, Steve, my husband, is in the hospital and has been since July 9th, basically. He had, I was going to say 2 days out, but it's kind of more like some of the day, then a night, or maybe 2 nights, and then back into the hospital. I mean, he had a kind of emergency, and then we, anyway, the point is, it's been a really long time since July 19th, and since July 9th, but the 19th is here in Amarillo, and so this has been, this could be, like, I could be a victim. I could say, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I mean, I've said this before on many of my videos, but I'm sharing this with you because I'm showing you how to flow. I want you to just think about, like when you feel the worst, maybe you get fired from a job and you have absolutely no idea of what you're going to do next. This is like, you could take the position that you're a victim, and whoever fired you, or oops, my battery's going. Like, I remember when in tech they were bringing a lot of Asian people to take over the tech jobs, and I remember that it was happening to, I can't even remember, but people were being displaced by other people who knew more, or Indian. It was from people from India, and so there was a lot of grumbling about it. And then there's just, we could grumble, and like, I could grumble all day long if I wanted to, if I chose that. Here I am in Amarillo, and I haven't been home since July 9th, and just, I could find every single thing to be upset about and be the victim of a person, or meaning, it takes a lot to manage personalities, because you have 2 nurses in a day, plus all the techs, plus the doctors, plus the students that are following the doctors around on rounds, plus the people delivering the food, plus it's people who are cleaning, and when they come in to clean, and it's a full-time job to manage that with your, if you think about it, it's like a lot of personalities every day that it's pretty, look at that bird coming by, it's pretty bombarding, it can be, when it's day after day after day after day after day. And so I could be, like, for some of them that don't seem, maybe that don't care as much, or too officious, or are, I mean, I could say, like, you could be a victim. You could play the victim role in anything. I could play the victim role. I could be upset that I'm here in Amarillo. I'm actually finding fun stuff to do. I went and got a mani-pedi today. It was great. I haven't done that. I don't even remember the last time I did that. And I feel so good. Look at how cute. I don't even have black stuff under my nails. It's so nice. So, yes, you can shower all day long, but you go into a hospital and it's like, you know. So, anyway, my point in all of this is when we could choose to give our power away to someone else, because the second that I say a nurse didn't do this or she didn't like, whatever it was, right? It doesn't really matter. I don't need to give it. I guess I could say a nurse gave Steve apple juice after I've gone on and on about him going keto, not going on and on, but it was set and it was supposed to be passed down, and he still got apple juice and he drank it, and so there went his diet, and because he just got all the sugar, and so then his blood sugar went up, and then they gave him insulin to bring it down. It's pretty crazy what happens, and for me anyway, to see this. Hi. Sorry, I'm just borrowing this little bench right here. So I think what I'm going to do, he's got his tired little girly there, so I'm going to go over here. There, we'll do this. This is better. Okay, now I'll finish. The things that happen in the videos, see if I can get it there. We'll do it this way. He didn't even see me. He's like, oh, I had no idea. See, somebody was there. I had no idea. I obviously had an idea because I told you that I thought. This doesn't go that height. Let me see if it goes a little bit higher. Oh, look at that. That's kind of fun. I hope it stays because it's kind of a little windy here. Not too bad today. So that's actually a nicer picture. That's a nicer picture. I can see our Jeep. Isn't that cute? That's a cute Jeep. I love our Jeep. Okay, so, but I'm going to read passages because these passages are so empowering. So let me turn this around first. I know I kind of got a little distracted with somebody coming into their cabin. There's a bunch of cabins and you never know who's in one because usually they park right here, and there were no cars. So I was just trying to find a different place to get here. There's always something happening in my videos. I was gonna say they're live. They're live when I do them. Okay. So did we turn it? Yeah, we did. We turned it around already. So let me share some of these passages, like for goal setting, and just think about, this is telling your brain with that language of the positive self-talk. This is giving your brain specific, detailed, the way. This is why you get very detailed when you set goals. You get detailed and specific about when it's going to be done and the plan, like what steps you're going to take, and what's stopping you from doing it, so that, and how are you going to overcome that. You get very specific in the active goal setting that I teach, and the reason is because your brain is a computer. It's logical, and it's not logical. It just is a computer. Let's just put it that way. Whatever the input, it will equal your output. So if you are giving it all these convoluted, well, maybe someday I'll lose 10 pounds, or I really want to start my business, and I'll maybe I'll start in 3 years or something like that. But there's a lot. The brain's like, okay, and then it goes on to the thing that's very concise, precise, and specific. So I think I'm going to move over here because I still hear people moving around. I don't want to bother them. Got little sleeping babies. Well, 3-year-old probably, something like that. Anyway, don't want to bother them. So let's read one of these passages because they are so powerful. So here's the one that gets me moving when I hear it or when I look at it, because it reminds me of the plan, like how to get back to my plan. And it is, I always do the most effective thing for me to do right now. I always do the most effective thing for me to do right now. So if I'm distracted, or if I'm, just distracted in any way, or I'm feeling negative, or I'm just whatever it is. That, when I say that to myself, it's like, oh yeah, I always do the most effective thing for me to do right now. That's one of the passages, and it's said 3 times in 3 different ways, and it gets wired into your brain when you listen to it every single day, over and over and over. Not over and over, you just listen to it for like 15 minutes. Not just this, but other passages. I'm reading you some that are, and this is, I believe this one's in Mastering Goals, and this other one as well. And remember, I talked about key concepts. Like as a life coach, I teach these key concepts that help you to find success in every single area of your life. And it's what the very successful peeparoos, they already know so many of these key concepts, which is why they're successful. And I'm not just talking about financially, I'm talking about in their relationships, in their health and fitness, in all areas of their personal growth, in all areas of their lives. So here's another passage, and it's, I plan my time and I always set my priorities. This is so key. I plan my time and I always set my priorities. And because following my time each day, I have more time to use the way I choose. So because I follow my time each day, I have more time to use the way I choose. I plan my time and I always set my priorities. And because I follow my time each day, I have more time to use the way to use the way I choose. So this one is mastering time, or taking back time, or I forgot what it's called, but this is it's controlling your life. These passages are so powerful because they're telling your brain what you want it to do, and it's not a lie when you're saying this. Like when you're saying, I plan my time and I always set my priorities, and you might be saying, no, I don't. I don't plan my time and I don't always set my priorities. This is why you listen to it really low, because your brain is recording everything, and your programs right now, that would be a program if you would have said that, and it's pushback. It's pushback against that new program because that's the weak program. It just got recorded, and the other one is like, no, I don't. I don't plan my time and I don't set my priorities. So, so this is how you do. You rewire so that becomes the stronger program. The stronger program will replace, the more something is repeated, it will replace the one that's less used. So the more you say, yeah, I do plan my time and I always set my priorities, that and because I follow my time each day, I have more time to use the way I choose. And then it's like, yeah, I do. That's right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I do that. And so it just prompts you. So your brain is